Isang pinagpalang araw sa inyong lahat. Tayo po'y magninilay sa salita ng Diyos, ang pinagmumulan ng awan ng ating buhay, ang salitawa. Brothers and sisters, we Filipinos are known as a family-oriented people. If you would ask an ordinary Filipino person or a well-known or rich person about their hierarchy of values, what they value most in their life, I'm pretty sure the number one that every Filipino values is family. Pamilya ang siyang rason ng pagbangon, paglaban ng bawat Pilipino. Napakahalaga ng pamilya para sa atin. Kaya po, we might find confusing, difficult, and even disturbing the words of Jesus in our gospel reading today. He says, "Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." Is Jesus teaching us to disown our family? Whereas we find our family as God's precious gift to us and for us. But this is not the point of Jesus. The seemingly harsh words of Jesus directs us to the point that in mission, God must be our priority. Our love for God must be the force that motivates us in participating and doing our mission. And so this is the point of Jesus, that everything that we do becomes meaningful only if the Lord becomes our priority. Kaya po, our celebration this 13th Sunday in Ordinary Time invites us to be God's collaborators, partners in mission. And so we ask, what is the reason or why do we participate in the mission of Christ, in the mission of the church? Our second reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Romans gives us the reason. It is by virtue of our baptism. In baptism, we have been incorporated into the life of Christ. We have been incorporated into His death and in His resurrection. And so by baptism, we become parts of God's mission, of God's church. And so we are called to be collaborators, partners of Christ in mission. So let us try to reflect, how can we become partners or collaborators of Christ in His mission? There are just 2 points that we can get from our readings. First, that we can do is to detach in order to be attached to the Lord. And I think this is the point of Jesus when He says, "Whoever loves mother or father more than me is not worthy of me. Whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." And there's the same point when He says, "Whoever does not take up his cross and follow me is not worthy of me." The Lord is teaching us that in mission, that we need to have the courage to detach, to leave behind what distracts, what hinders us from doing the will of God or performing or completing the mission entrusted to us by the Lord. Kaya napahalaga na we learn to detach ang pagbibitiw sa mga bagay-bagay in order to be attached on the Lord. And I think this is the point of Jesus. We have to learn to detach in order to be attached on Him. At ano yung nais ito. Kasi when we are attached on the Lord, then everything becomes meaningful. Even our suffering has meaning when we are attached on the Lord. Kaya napakahalaga na sa pagmimisyon natin, matuto tayong magbitaw ng mga bagay-bagay upang sa ganon, buong puso nating mayakap ang Diyos, ang pagmimisyon sa Diyos, ang pagsunod sa Diyos. And I think ito rin yung hamon sa atin ngayon, that the realities of our time invite us to attach ourselves on the Lord. Maraming napapariwala mga kabataan ngayon because many of young people today are so much attached on the things that do not bring out the best in them, that do not highlight the goodness that the Lord infused into their hearts. Kaya napakahalaga that tayo po ngayon, we have this mission of inviting young people today to attach themselves on the Lord. To once again make them realize that there is no better way of seeing greater things in life than attaching our lives on the Lord, who is the source of everything that we have and everything that we do. Detach in order to be attached on the Lord. And this is the first point that on how we can become collaborators of the Lord. And the second point that we can reflect is about the importance of hospitality and generosity, which we find in our first reading today. How Elisha was hospitably and generously accommodated by a couple in Shunem. And he frequented visiting this place, and so a woman offered place for Elisha, and they do not only welcome him, but this couple also provided a room for Elisha to stay. It is about making a space for the Lord, and by making a space for the Lord rewarded this couple with a gift that they did not expect to receive. And it was a promise that this time next year, as Elisha said, that the woman will be fondling a son, a baby son. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, in vision, as collaborators, hindi naman lahat tayo yung isusugo na pumunta sa ibang lugar. Sometimes we can be collaborators or partners in the mission of Christ by providing what the Lord sends, or the needs of the people the Lord sends to us. We can be collaborators when we host, like the woman in our first reading today. We hospitably and generously offer our services, our help, our support to missionaries or towards people the Lord sends in our communities. Na yung maging mapagbigay tayo na hindi tayo madamot, kasi tira din yung nangyari kapag tayo'y bigay buhos sa misyon ng simbahan, sa misyon ng Diyos, then sobrang pagpapala din ang matatanggap natin. Pero pag tayo madamot, kapag close ang ating kamay, ayan, dudulas lang yung biyaya, wala tayong matatanggap. Pero pag bigay buhos tayong nagbigay, marami din tayong masasalo. Kaya napakahalaga mga kapatid na matutunan natin na maging collaborators by supporting, by giving our services, our help, or whatever we can offer to our co-collaborators in the mission of Christ. Ito po yung mga simpleng pamamaraan kung paano tayo magiging partners or collaborators ng Panginoon. Una, detach in order to be attached on the Lord, and we can be collaborators and partners in Christ's mission by supporting those people the Lord sends in our midst, in our communities. Kung nagustuhan mo ang video na ito, huwag kalimutang mag-like, share at mag-subscribe sa Salitaw Facebook page and YouTube channel. Muli isang pinagpalang araw sa inyong lahat.